Hello, I'm an Spanish native who has been learning English for more than 2 years, Japanese for 14 months, and I'm a calisthenics athlete. These two hobbies are why I want to introduce this discipline to language learning. Since I started learning languages, I've always seen videos saying that language learning shouldn't feel like a studying, but that's only when you have at least 1 year into a language. And even then, there are some people that keep having that feeling of effort. So I want to normalize that a language like Japanese should feel like a studying. When you think that language learning should be fun, you have like 6 months of learning Japanese and it's not fun at all. Like, you started an immersion, you got to actually understand 80%. Some days it's actually fun, like you can do 6 hours easily. But then you experience that some days you feel like not watching anything because it's not fun anymore. And that's the problem, you keep thinking it should be fun and then you try to literally force it to be fun and you start doing things like gamify your language learning in some way instead of literally just thinking of it as something that takes actual effort. And then usually after the effort, it is that you can enjoy things like books, movies, etc. Again, something that could happen here is that you watch videos saying that learning Japanese is easy. And I'm not going to lie, it is way less harder than you think. But still, it is actually hard and it takes hours of your day. So the point of this is, don't think that people learn languages easier than you and it never feels like studying, especially Japanese. And even then, if they learn languages faster, that doesn't mean it is actually easier. It is either because they have learned some language before and they are actually good at the skill of learning languages, or they are putting more hours than you daily. For me, being totally honest, I enjoy things that take actual effort. So I enjoyed learning Japanese since I started doing immersion, which was around the month 6 of learning. But it actually started being fun this month, which is the 14th month, because I can understand pretty easily anime without subtitles anymore. And if you're curious, I'm currently watching the anime and reading the novels of Kumo desu ka? Nanika. Even though I said that anime doesn't feel like studying anymore, reading novels and pure listening of actual native speech does feel like studying. But still, I will urge you to try and make your brain feel like studying is actually something fun, because let's be honest, you probably want to be an intelligent person, you also probably don't want your brain to deteriorate at like 60 to 70 years old. And one of the most effective ways to apply this is to literally keep studying, or you could say as well learning, for all of our lives. So we should actually try to make studying fun if we want to do this habit until we die. You don't want to be that grandpa who can't keep with modern day technologies. Yes, it is actually kind of cute to be able to help and teach your parents and grandfathers if they don't know something about technology in the actuality, but I will actually prefer to be able to teach my kids any new technologies instead of them exploring by themselves and getting weird addictions, which I'm not going to mention here. I'm going to answer you super quickly. No, it won't always feel like a studying. There's going to be a point in your language learning career, if you could say that way, in which you're literally going to treat the language you're learning like your mother tongue. I will put you the example with my English. I use it to make these videos. Sometimes I read novels in English as well. I usually watch podcasts in English, and honestly, I don't feel like I'm studying English anymore. And still, I keep reviewing words every now and then, always with a monolingual dictionary, because I don't need to translate 95% of words. So I'm going to leave this video with something that you might need right now. Winning leads to leveling up leads to harder opponents leads to losing leads to learning leads to winning. It just depends on what part of the cycle you're in. So thank you very much for watching this video. Be sure to give a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to have more discipline language learning friends. Thank you.